Gray's Weather Project, January 16th, 2003. High pressure systems is when air moves down in a clockwise direction. It contains dry air. Low pressure is when air moves up in a counterclockwise way and brings the air with it. Low pressures contain moist, wet air. There are two high pressure systems on the Canadian border. One is located over Montana, and the other one is located over Idaho. There is also a high-pressure system in the middle of Virginia, bringing calm and clear weather. There is only one low pressure in northeast Oklahoma, southwest Missouri, and northwest Arkansas, which brings cloudy and stormy weather. In Milwaukee, there is a high of 23 and a low of 15 degrees. In Tallahassee, there is a high of 58 degrees and a low of 26 degrees. In Phoenix, there is a high of 73 degrees and a low of 48 degrees. And in Denver, there is a high of 40 degrees and a low of 16 degrees. It is colder up north because it is further away from the equator, and the waves are due to the jet streams. Jet streams are high bands of high-speed winds that travel from west to east at speeds of 200 to 400 kilometers. A front is a transition zone between two air masses. A cold front is a warm, cold boundary with the cooler air replacing the warm. A cold front is present in lower Texas, moving into the Gulf of Mexico, leaving central Texas cooler than it was. An occluded front is two separate air masses moving in the same direction. There is one located in Arkansas and upper Louisiana. Since there is more hot air in the sky, they will expect more rain. A stationary front occurs when cold air and hot air meet head-on. There is a stationary front in Canada reaching down into Maine. It may experience windy conditions as the stationary front sits in this area. This precipitation map will tell us where there is rain, snow, and sleet falling in the region. There is a large rain area coming down from Canada, moving into central region of America. Another rain area is located in the northeast that is moving southeast and will combine with the Central America precipitation. These precipitation patterns line up with the high pressure and low pressure systems. The high pressure is located in the southwest where we don't see any rain. The low pressure is found in the north-northeast and we are seeing rain. An isobar is a line drawn on a weather map that connects points at which a barometric pressure is the same. The map here shows the locations of the high and low pressures. We can see high pressures in the southwest U.S. and low pressures located in the north-northeast, which one spot in the Pacific. The precipitation in the lower pressure areas are producing rain, while the high pressure regions are dry. Air masses are a huge body of air that has similar temperatures, humidity, and air pressure at any given height. An air mass are classified by its temperature and humidity levels. An air mass is tropical when it brings warm air. An air mass is polar when it brings cold air. A maritime is an air mass with high humidity coming from the oceans and moving towards land. There are maritimes present on the map. Notice the blue ones in the north are polar because they contain cold air. The red one in the south are tropical because they hold warm air from the equator. These maritimes bring wet weather. A continental is air mass that forms over land, so it has less humidity. There are polar continental air masses coming from Canada moving into the U.S. Midwest. A tropical continental air mass is located over Texas, moving north into the deserts. These masses will contain drier weather.